So before I get started, I just have a simple question, and hopefully some of those individuals who always want to critique me, specifically talking about the black women that always come here and that want to critique me a lot on a variety of the topics that, or I'm sorry, on specific topics that I happen to bring up. I wonder if you as a black woman will step up to the plate, as I have been stepping up to the plate, to basically do my best to put down some type of blueprint or corrective measures to basically lead young black men um, to better ways, into better actions, into a better line of thinking when it comes to their perception, when it comes to their actions, when it comes to their emotions. I wonder if you will take the same road whenever I showcase stories like this. Instead of basically judging every single thing that I do because you hear some things that you feel that might personally attack you, which realistically it's not because I don't know who you are. I wonder if beyond all of that, whenever I showcase any of these stories, are you taking liberties within your community to basically talk to young black women that you see that are out of order, that are doing very dangerous acts or leading very dangerous lives or being detrimental to the community and the people around them? I wonder, are you actually having conversations with them, basically leading them off of that path of death and destruction and trying to put them onto a better path? That's just my question. That's what I wonder every single time whenever I happen to do videos dealing with, young black girls or black women doing such negative actions. Because I always see a lot of critiquing of me, but I never see a lot of critiquing of the lack of correction from the side of black women towards other black women that are being detrimental and causing all types of death and destruction and having reckless behavior within the community, and then by them having that same mentality and that reckless behavior and not accepting and taking responsibility for it, then deciding that they want to have kids, thereby lengthening the chain, thereby lengthening that curse, thereby lengthening that circle that will just keep going and going and going. Like I said, that's just my question. Like I said, people will agree to disagree and still have their critiques at the end of the day. But like I always try to tell people, use your energy wisely and use it in areas that you know will be beneficial, and not only helping yourself, but also helping others as well. New intro. So much love and appreciation to those of you who have been with me for the 2 year period plus that I've been doing this. Thank you for showing your love and support to the channel. And to anybody else who is brand new to the platform and you would like to support the channel, also you can do it by way of Patreon, Anchor, the clothing store, and also the shoe shop that is listed in the comment description below. And again, thank you to any and all of you guys who have been here to support this channel during the 2+ year period. I wouldn't be able to do what I do every single day without you. A Louisiana high school student has been accused of harming a teacher while she was in a wheelchair, which resulted in her needing treatment at a hospital this week. Lorena Jackson, age 18, a student at Covington High School, is accused of harming a 64-year-old teacher on Wednesday while at school after the dismissal bell rang. Responding officers say that they were provided video that captured the whole incident. Quote, in the video, you can see the school teacher sitting at her desk when she appears to be talking to Lorena Jackson. At the moment, Ms. Jackson harmed the teacher, causing the teacher to fall to the ground. As the teacher fell to the ground, Jackson continues to go after the teacher. And then at this point, the video turns off. Footage that was obtained by a news organization in New Orleans allegedly shows Jackson harming the woman in a wheelchair repeatedly before throwing her to the ground. The teacher sought medical attention at the local hospital for injuries she sustained during the attack. Police claim that the incident may have been inspired by a TikTok challenge. Quote, evidently, users on the app have deemed it to be a challenge to go after and damage school property and try and harm others. TikTok has vehemently denied such allegations or challenges exist on its platform. Quote, the rumors harm a teacher dare is an assault to educators everywhere. And while this is not a trend on TikTok, if at any point it shows up, the content will be removed. No visible challenges or trends on TikTok or any sort of school attacks can be found. Jackson has been charged with battery of a school teacher, which is a felony charge. It is not clear if she has a lawyer. Police say that the matter is still under investigation and that more arrests may be forthcoming. Regardless of whoever's going to get offended or not, this is what I've talked about for the longest time. When you have a lot of these young girls, they have a lot of reckless behavior. You can clearly look at, Miss Jackson's face, and that is the face of a person that knows exactly what she did. She's not ashamed of it. She's laughing about it, and she's also proud of what it is that she did. Look at her whole disposition. Look at her face. She has the face of like, so what? And yeah, I did it. It was funny. That's the face that she has, and that's a very dangerous type of mentality to have. But as which was stated before, a lot of people will go out of their way and tell a lot of other individuals, right, that you have no right to sit up there and tell a woman or to tell a girl how it is that she should act and respond to different things of that nature. This is where all of that talk basically leads. Now you have a lot of these young girls who can't be told what to do, who can't be led, who can't be directed, who don't want to listen, who have no respect for other people. This is where all of that talk and all of that rhetoric has basically fallen down to. And I promise you that over the next coming years, you're going to start to see more and more reckless behavior from young women. Why? Because you cannot tell a woman what it is that she can and can't do. You can't direct a woman. You can't lead a woman. So like I said before, this is a young black woman who's going to grow up in this world. And the same behavior that she displayed here, she's going to display throughout the rest of her life. And God forbid if she ever gets pregnant, because then that means that her children are also going to grow up with that dysfunction, and they're going to also display the very same actions of their mother. So the best thing that I can hope for is that no young black man gets her pregnant at all, because more than likely people don't do research or background check or history when they happen to decide to lay down with another individual. And when it comes to the point in time of an individual such as herself deciding that she wants to lay down with another person and she wants to commit to that act and then bring a life into this world, it's going to fall down on, in a sense, both parents, right? Because number one, as a guy, at no point in time should you just be out here getting women pregnant. You just shouldn't. You shouldn't. I don't care how long you basically know that woman. Realistically, you just should not be doing it, because you don't know what could potentially happen at the end of the day. You don't really know that person at the end of the day. The only person that really knows that other person that you're with is that person. Miss Jackson knows herself. She knows what she lacks and she knows what she doesn't lack in. What she lacks in is responsibility and acceptance and acknowledgement of any type of wrongdoing. She lacks respect for other people. As which was stated before, this teacher she's 64 years old. She's in a wheelchair. She's handicapped. How could that teacher have defended herself from this 18-year-old girl? She couldn't have. She didn't know that this attack was even going to happen. And yet it did. And now she ended up in a hospital having to try to figure out a multitude of things on top of incurring hospital bills, which more than likely Miss Jackson's parents, they're not going to, or parent is not even going to pay for. So this is when I would commonly state in videos that the Black women who are in the community, since it has been stated that Black men either can't lead or shouldn't lead, since it's been stated that Black men can not at any point in time direct and tell a woman what it is that she can or cannot do. It is up to the women, the Black women in the community, to basically lead these young girls, because a man cannot. Because we've been told so many times throughout a multitude of different platforms that mind your business, go fix yourself, go worry about what it is that men are doing, go worry about what it is that young boys are doing, go worry about what it is that how you need to correct yourself, and that you need to add a whole bunch of things in your life before you ever decide to tell a Black woman what it is that she needs to do or how she needs to act right in this world. So I leave that up to you, Black women who are out there, to the elders, to the other Black women that are there. This is basically your challenge. Our challenge as Black men is to basically go directly after the young Black boys and young Black men who are, acting up, who are going beyond and talking sideways directly out of their mouths to women and disrespecting a multitude and a variety of people within our community of all different ages. That is our job, to basically correct and to go after them and to monitor them. Your job, as which has been stated, Black women are leaders, Black women are caregivers, Black women are nurturers. Black women are the main ones who have been leading this whole time, right? So as leaders, I expect that you should be able to guide these young women and correct, whatever road that they are on, the wrong road, of course, and put them on a corrective path onto womanhood, and not leave this as it is so that this infection can basically spread to others of her age range and also to the younger generation by way of either them viewing what it is that she did on social media or by her basically having kids. If you as Black women can basically get to her, talk to her, and correct these measures now, she will be a vastly different woman that could actually use the example of what she did in the past and teach young women in the future of like, yo, this is how I was. This is how wild I was. You don't want to do this, right? She can use her example to basically lay down a corrective road on deviating them from unnecessary actions and putting them on respective actions that will not only benefit her, that will not only benefit them, but it'll also benefit the community and the future as well. But anyways, maybe I said too much as a man, because I ain't supposed to lead. I ain't even supposed to speak on these things because these are women issues, right? But anyways, let me know what y'all think about this video and everything that I listed in the comment description below. And as always, peace, love, and stay tuned for the next video.